Hi Sharks, welcome back. Today here in Michigan it is going to be about 67 degrees from what I hear, and it's supposed to rain at some point today. But I thought since the weather is good, or the temperature is good, that I would try and get out and do some urban sketching. Also, Magdalena, if you're watching this, let me know if this is any better. I have been working on my lighting. I know that my glasses have been a problem for you guys with that blue glare and the pink and all of that that's in my glasses. Unfortunately, when I asked for anti-glare, they gave me some sort of UV anti-reflective coating, which is fine, but it's not helping me with the YouTube videos. So I've decided to try putting my lighting over my head and bending it down so it's right here. And I've got other lighting that's pointing in different directions. Usually if I keep my head down, I'm okay, but since I wear progressive lenses and I can't see anything close up, I tend to tip my head up to see into the camera viewfinder, and of course my glasses are dirty so I can't see much anything. But anyway, I hope this is better for you guys, so let me know if it's any better, and if it is, then I will keep doing my lighting this way. I close the blinds on my windows to try to make it better and all that. From what I'm looking at, when I look at myself, I'm sorry for looking away from you, but when I look at myself, it appears better up until about this point, and then I'm catching a light somewhere. I'm not sure where. It must be that one. There, that's better too. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get packed up and let's get going. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and pack up my sketch bag. And what I have in here right now is a little bit of paper towel. I do have a rag. This is an old t-shirt. I cut them up, my husband's old t-shirts when they get ratty, and keep those. I do also have a small sketchbook in here that normally stays in here. Some water brushes if I want that, but I'm taking a spray bottle, some water. This is not leaking, which is great. I've got my brushes here. This is a Rockwell Artist Brush Easel. They have them on sale all over the place. They're pretty cheap. They stand up on their own. If you pull this little thing tight, it keeps it from falling over, and you just stand it like that. It's got two sides, one side for skinnier brushes and one for larger. And I've just put in my big brushes that I want to take along. I've got my Princeton Neptune mop, my Silver Black Velvet size 12 round. I've got an older flat synthetic for mixing paints to try to save my brush tips, and I still plan on doing that boiled water thing with you guys. I've been researching for months on and off, trying to figure out why my small rounds tend to get these little curves right at the tip. It's just the tip, and I believe it is from abuse in pans that's causing it. That's the only thing that I can think of. That's what keeps popping up. The hitting the edge of the pan with your brush over and over is abusive to it. And I know that I'm not pressing my tips hard on paper. That's not what's doing it. And I don't use rough paper. Rough paper can cause that problem a little bit too, from what I've heard, at least for a couple artists. On the other side, I have my Rosemary & Company Series 772 Sable Blend Dagger Brush, which is Urban Sketcher Liz Steele's current favorite brush, so I wanted to try it. I got that a few months ago, and so far I have not been able to get the comfortable feeling with it. I'm going to try to work with it a little more. And I've got my small Cosmo Top Spin size 6 cat's tongue. I've got my Princeton Neptune size 6 round, a scrubbing brush for mistakes, which is just a synthetic a nylon, very stiff scrubber. Couple of pencils, a white pen. I got my black pen, or actually this is Lexington Gray Noodler's ink in my Coeco Sport pen. And that's all that I'm taking with me as far as that goes. then I thought, I wasn't sure if I wanted to use my big sketchbook or my large or small one. I think I'm going to go ahead and use my larger one today and just see how I feel with it out in the field. So I'm going to do that. So stick those in my bag. So I've got my water, got that. Oh, paint. I'm thinking I will probably use my portable painter set. I'm going to take that along. I love the way the water cup's set in there, and I don't see it up here. I think I have it downstairs by my couch because I've been doing a lot of couch painting. But I also have, I could take my Winsor & Newton very expensive palette that I'm not real thrilled with. I also could take, I've got my small white knights that I could take, or my larger one. I've got my sommelier. I'm going to leave the bigger sets at home today. There's not a lot of color in Michigan yet because it's still pretty brown out. I don't know, maybe I'll take my white knights. Let's see what colors I have in there. These are pretty good colors, so maybe I'll take that along. Ultramarine, azure, got a couple greens for grasses. But I want to take my other set. So I think I'll take this one, and I will take my portable painter along with me, and then I will be ready. Also my travel brush, and that should be good. Oh, and I'm going to take this. This is my tripod that I'm going to use. It's just a gooseneck with a clippy on the end, and I'm going to put my phone into it, which is what I'm using right now with a different one. I think that's about it, guys. Oh, also my little clippies, because it's very windy today with the spring air coming into Michigan. So I'll put those in my bag as well. And now I think I'm all set. So grab my things. I'll grab my chair, and hopefully it won't rain, or else I'm going to have to do this from my car. So anyway, let's get going. There are a couple things that I wanted to grab that were downstairs. My rulers, one for a straight edge in case I want to get a straight edge. My Escoda versatile travel brush, which is a size 8, and I'll show you when I get where I'm going. And my portable painter palette. And now I think, oh, and one other thing, my battery pack that will charge my phone out in the field if I run out of juice. And that's what I video record with. So now I think I have everything. I just have to run and pick up the new lenses for my glasses so that I can see better. And I'm thinking of taking this little guy with me, and we will go see what we can find. So come on along. Okay, so I am driving in my old car because my car is out of gas. I just gotta adjust my windows here, and we can be on the road. The sun just came out. I'm hoping that's a good sign. We will see. And my little puppy has come along for the ride. Yes. Okay. There's lots of trucks around here. Okay, so, whoops, sorry about that, guys. I'm in my old car, and the vent won't hold my camera up. It's a little too sloppy, so I'm just gonna do some errand running real quick. I gotta go get my lenses changed on my glasses, and run to CVS, and then we are ready to go sketching. So let's get to it. Okay, so here is the spot I found. I was on my way to this park, and then I saw this building, and I remember taking my kids here when they were in Cub Scouts, when they were little. It's a really cute building. It's the old Washington High School in Washington Township, Michigan, and it is now a historical museum, as you can see by the sign right over there. So this is the building, and it's kind of cool. I love the little school bell up on top that's been changed to vents now, but pretty cool buildings. So I think that's what I'm going to sketch today. So isn't this the way it always works? The second I find a nice spot to sketch, in comes a woman, parks on the sidewalk so that she doesn't have to park in the parking lot, which is 20 feet away, so that she can do these letters over on this building over here, or on this sign over here. I thought, seriously, this is what, so flippin' frustrating. Who knows how long she's gonna be there. Actually, she looks like a garden person. She's taking the Christmas decorations off of a small evergreen tree, it looks like. Well, I had a little bit of a fail because I'm so close to the road here and I have my dog with me that I'm gonna have to sit in my car to do this sketch. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the sketch. I'm just using an HB pencil here and my little metal 6-inch eraser, or no, metal 6-inch ruler, and just a white vinyl eraser that I stuck on the end of the pencil. got a couple screw-ups in here that I can't really fix right now. I messed up this area, I messed up this area, I had the wrong angle. This is kind of an awkward angle that I'm at, and there's a sidewalk that goes around here. But anyway, I've got some finishing to do in the windows. I'm not going to put any of the borders in. I'm just going to leave it blank and do it with paint. Got a couple more lines to put in, and then these I'm just going to have as screw-ups. But this is my first urban sketch of the year, and I got to get my building brain back in focus. So let me just keep going. It's all right. Okay. There's a flag coming out too. That comes out this way. Over this. Oh, there's another set of windows here that I missed. Those are 2 windows. And that's where the flag comes off, right there. Comes right there. Oops, that actually goes a little higher than that. What am I doing? Boy, I really messed this up royally. There we go. I have to do that in gouache, I guess. Maybe I should do a lot of this in gouache. I can cover up my lines then. I didn't bring my gouache with me, so maybe I'll have to paint some of this at home. Well, this was pretty difficult. I had the dog jumping in my lap a lot, and the portable painter worked out great. I just put it right over my leg here. This is crowded in my car, now the sun's out and the traffic's gone, and I probably could have put the dog out and tied him to a parking sign. But anyway, I have some mistakes on this. I have to fix this up. It got pretty messy, and this is my first attempt of the year, so I'm going to have to fix everything. I'm going to fix it at home because my dog is getting antsy, and then I will show you the final result. Okay, so I'm back. This was a major fail, but it was still fun to do. Not my best work at all. My building is too short. It is oblong. The perspective is off. It should have come out this way more, and this side should have been longer. It isn't even. So anyway, it was a tough angle for me, a perspective that I haven't done very often because I'm newer to architectural sketching. I've only been doing it about a year. So, and then in the winter, I didn't do much anything at all. As you know, my videos went elsewhere. So I'm going to try to fix this a little bit with some gouache and try to cover up some of the mistakes. Okay, so I'm just going to lay out some gouache here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to redo I'm going to redo a lot of it, I think. We'll see what I can come up with. So this is my fixed gouache watercolor sketch that I did of the Washington Historical Museum. I'm going to write that on there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I apologize that I had to do it in my car, but maybe next time I won't take my dog along. So everybody get out there and enjoy the nice weather, and if you're having it, and be courageous, paint with wild abandon, and most of all, be kind to each other. God bless you. Have a great weekend.